Thanks for stopping by MinnesotaBlack RobeRegiment. Really wanted to not make too many videos this weekend, to be honest with you, and I already put one out this morning, but I feel like this one needs to go out, and it needs to be out fast, and it needs to get as much attention as possible, because this is not about me. Some of you are familiar. Last week I interviewed a young entrepreneur. Her name is Larvita McFarquhar. She owns Haven's Garden in Lind, Minnesota. She has defied Governor Walz at every turn. They initially tried to yank her food service license, and then they rescinded that. The county regional food service authorities made the right decision constitutionally. They made the right decision legally. Very short time later, the state of Minnesota showed up with a cease and desist order and ordered her to quit serving food for at least 72 hours. Larvita denied their cease and desist. She has continued to operate. She has now been to court. The courts ruled against her. She continues to defy. Keith Ellison, the Attorney General of the state of Minnesota, an elected servant, not a, should we say, authority in that sense. He's an elected servant. He's supposed to be a law enforcement official, which means he is to enforce the laws of the state and the United States, which means he has to follow the Constitution, has continued to threaten Larvita, and that's what it is. It's threats. It's threats of imprisonment. And to imprison someone, you must use force on them. Understand this. Keith Ellison, a radical Marxist, a radical Islamist in the state of Minnesota, is using the full power of his office as a servant to the people of Minnesota to abuse a minority woman. Let me show you that is Larvita. She received her summons just like that, wrapped in a red bow. He is threatening her with $250 fines for every day that she defies. And she is now being told she will go to jail. This is Marxism. Keith Ellison is a far left Marxist. He is a far left Islamist. He is using and abusing his authority, if you will, here in the state of Minnesota He is using and abusing his authority here in the state of Minnesota to deprive a minority woman of her ability to provide for her family, all in the name of safety from a virus that has a 99.9% survival rate. And she's in a very rural community. Make no mistake, she is being targeted because she's out of the way. Keith Ellison and Governor Walz want to make an example, and they're going to do it in the best way they can. They're going to take on someone that they see as defenseless. They're going to take on someone that they see as not having the deep pockets to be able to defend themselves. And so they believe they're going to be able to get her to cave. Governor Walz is not merely a bully. Keith Ellison are not merely bullies. They are tyrannical, despotic, power-hungry madmen, and they are destroying people's lives. Destroying them. They have violated the Constitution of the United States of America, which supersedes any law of any state, and it supersedes the Constitution of any state. Furthermore, the state constitution of Minnesota acknowledges that the Constitution of the United States is the highest ruling authority in this land. That means that Ellison is obligated to defend Farita. One more time, look at this. To defend Larvita. Look at that. One more time. Look at this. Look at that madness. My friends, all tens and tens of you who are watching this, right here, 651-296-3353. 651-296-3353. We need to be bombarding the office of the Attorney General, a servant of the people, a man who is supposed to be defending the law, which in this case is determined by the Constitution. We need to be bombarding his office with phone calls. Now, in the next step, Larvita is having an event tonight. For most of us, it's impossible for us to get there in time. We need to defend her financially. If you have the means, I don't care if it's $1, I don't care if it's $5, I don't care if it's $500 or $50,000. We need to help her. It is time for Minnesota to wake up. We are going to lose everything. The government never walks back their abuse when it happens. This has got to end. If this doesn't piss you off, if this doesn't make you fighting mad, I don't know what will. Just let this sink in. A white man sitting in the lap of luxury in St. Paul, Minnesota, living in a mansion paid for by taxes provided by the taxpayers of Minnesota, is destroying the life of a black woman. If that doesn't constitute an abuse of the system, if that doesn't constitute white privilege, if that doesn't constitute systematic racism in your eyes, if this black life doesn't matter to you, you are a hypocrite and a fraud. And that's exactly what Keith Ellison is. People walking around saying, have told Larvita she's not black because she doesn't do the right thing. Keith Ellison, you are a black man destroying the life of a black woman. But that's not uncommon for you, is it? Spousal abusing piece of crap. Governor Walz, you are destroying this woman's life. You, a white man in a position of power, are abusing this black woman. Where is Black Lives Matter right now? Where is Antifa right now? They're not protecting her. They're not defending her. Yeah, I'm angry. I'm fighting angry right now. What is wrong with you, Minnesota? That this is okay? You'll defend criminals? And you'll say when they die in custody, oh, they were innocent. This woman is genuinely innocent. Genuinely innocent. And Governor Walz and Keith Ellison are kneeling on her neck, killing her. They're killing her. The optics may not look the same as George Floyd, but this is worse. Get off your butts, Minnesota, and get out there and do something for once. To hell with Minnesota nice. Somebody needs to finally bring up articles of impeachment against Governor Walz. And if this doesn't do it, then you deserve whatever happens, because they're never going to walk their power back. Larvita doesn't deserve this. Every single small business owner, every single restaurant owner, every bar owner, every gym owner, every single person who is on the brink in this state right now, they don't deserve this. And $216 million rushed out to them in some way. They're going to be on the hook for something from the state. Because the government never gives you something without taking 150 times more away from you. Look at her. Sic semper tyrannis. Thus always to tyrants. Now look at her for a while.